welcome to the channel. If this is your first time visiting the channel, let me say welcome. If you like the video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and please share the video because it will really help the channel. Thank you for stopping by and pushing that play button. All right, y'all. Let me say happy Thanksgiving. Um, Here in the U.S., it is Thanksgiving Day, y'all. We're getting ready to get the oven going. We're getting ready to get the food flowing. All right, y'all. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Um, to me, Thanksgiving can be a little overrated because I think every single day we should give thanks, all right, yeah, and show gratitude for everything that you have in your life, all right. And now what I want to do here really quick is I'm gonna try to make this a quick video, but I want to go run through some things, all right, and show you why. If you're watching this video right now, why? If you're hearing my voice right now, why you should be thankful. Not thankful to be hearing me or watching this video, but just to be thankful that you have somewhere to be able to push that play button and spend the moment with me on this beautiful day. All right, yeah. So today's a day where we get together and families come together and we put our differences to the side and we try to show each other thanks. All right, and we try to mm, you know show it in a way where we can give food, cook food, give you some food, a plate of food. All right. Well, anyway, so Thanksgiving is a national holiday in the United States, celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. It originated as a harvest festival. Thanksgiving has been celebrated nationally on and off since 1789 with a proclamation by George Washington after a request by Congress. Thomas Jefferson chose not to observe the holiday, and its celebration was intermittent until the presidency of Abraham Lincoln, when Thanksgiving became a federal holiday in 1863 during the American Civil War. Lincoln proclaimed a national day of thanksgiving and praise to our beneficent Father who dwelleth in the heavens, to be celebrated on the last Thursday in November. Under President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the date was changed to the fourth Thursday in November, an innovation that endures to this day. Together with Christmas and the New Year, Thanksgiving is a part of the broader fall winter holiday season in the U.S. All right, y'all? And that's Thanksgiving in a nutshell, all right? It's supposed to be tradition, y'all. We're losing tradition. We need to get back into tradition. We need to get back with family. We need to get back into giving thanks. We need to get back into sharing, all right, y'all? And moving on really quick. The definition of thanks is an expression of gratitude. All right, that's an expression of gratitude isn't something we do. It's a way we live, and it should be a way we live. We should. Gratitude is the attitude, yeah, and that's how I'm learning to live my life. And I've been living this way for a little bit now, but you know, sometimes we need to hear it. All right, yeah. Sometimes we need someone to tell us, "Yo, this is how it should be, yeah. This is how we should be morally." All right, yeah. Word. Learn to give little thanks, yeah. All right. Give. I also looked up the definition of giving. All right, and giving is the freely transfer the possession of something to someone. Hand over to. They gave her water to drink. They gave her some water to drink. All right, y'all. And we should always be giving. This is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Today's Thanksgiving. All right, y'all. So let's give our thanks and let's show our gratitude to one another. All right. And the reason why I'm doing this is because there's a lot of things going on in our world, and I chose from a couple of things that I wanted to make aware really quick, because sometimes we run through our days not paying attention. I mean, it's a system for us. It's a daily routine where we get up, we go to work, we do what we got to do, we come home, we take care of family. You go to rest, you wake up, you do the same thing the next day. A lot of us do that 5 days out the week, and we only get the Saturday and Sunday to relax. And if you have big families, then you're not really relaxing on Saturday and Sunday, and you know that. All right, and we don't really get to see. And I say those things because we're not really paying attention. We're not really, our eyes aren't really open to the things that are going on our planet. To things that are going on to people on our planet. All right, yeah. So I want to show y'all why we should be grateful, and we should always live in gratitude each and every day of our life, and not just on this one day that it is rightly celebrated. but it should be an everyday lifestyle for us, y'all. And this should be a way of life for us. Gratitude, because we got things like climate change. Now, I'm not gonna click into any of these, but if y'all have been paying attention, you know, weather seems to be a little off, right? Things seem to be a little weird nowadays without weather. You know, um, I'm a firm believer that it has nothing to do with us. We're not the cause of climate change, like some people try to tell us. All right. But there is change going on, y'all. And do you notice the change? Do you look up in your sky and do you notice how different your sky looks? Do you notice the different colors in your sky at sunrise and at sunset? Does your sun look a little different? Now, I'm not implying anything. That's my sun. That's shining right in my eye. But it's not the same sun to me. All right, y'all. It just seems to be a little different. My sky seems to be a little different. Um, these are things we need to be noticing. Do you notice these things? Do you notice the uh the magentas in your sky? Those colors. We shouldn't be seeing some of those things. But anyway, do you notice how warm the oceans are getting? Do you notice that what they're talking about ice melting, Antarctica? So there's no need, because if you've been looking and if you've been paying attention, even in your own area, even where you live at, the climate has been different, the weather has been different, and as you can see, there's enough speculation. There's enough speculation as to why it could be. Whether warfare can our weather be controlled? I don't know. All right, yeah, I'm just these are just things that we can question and ask ourselves. All right, so you have that. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, we have, what's this? What's going on here? Overpopulation. Hmm? Overpopulation. We do have a lot more people. I don't this is a fight. This is a fight that people, are having. This is one of those divides that we have right now in our, not just out in our country, not just here in the US, but all over in the world, all right? But every time I look at this, and it doesn't matter what I'm looking at. This guy right here, Thomas Mathis, all right? Every time I look up something about overpopulation, I find this guy. Now, he's not the only one, but why am I talking about it? Why am I talking about him? Because we have a lot of people, you know, that are doing things to us, excuse me, doing things to us that are unjust. This guy talking about how he's worried about the population of the planet. Now, when he was around, there was only about 1 billion people on the planet. And again, in this article, it says I agree, there's well over 1 billion people in our planet today. But he was talking about making men like sterile. You know what I mean? So you couldn't produce, and but without even telling them. You know what I mean? Like, come on, how moral is that? Yeah. So you got things like this going on. I just don't agree with it, and we don't see these things, so it's not very important to us because we don't see these things. But those things are going on, yeah. Even today, and then you got some of the biggest lakes in the world that really are drying up, yeah. And again, because it's not happening around us, we don't notice it. We're not paying it any mind, and it doesn't affect us, but it does affect us, yeah. You know. So again, this is all to say that we need to be, a little bit more grateful in our everyday lives, and we need to show a little bit more gratitude in our lives, y'all. Because, um, look, if you think the water crisis can't get worse, wait until the aquifers are drained, all right? And we're losing water, y'all. And again, it's because of the change that's happening to our planet. This is all connected. This is all interconnected, y'all. you know, there's something happening on our planet, and I'm not gonna sit here and speculate and tell y'all what it is. I don't know, but look at our planet. Our water's drying up, y'all. Our lakes, and you have really big lakes, yeah, on this planet. You have a lot of big lakes. So so when I look at it, he's walking through it. He was walking through. Seen the boat? Like, it's supposed to be water here, yeah. There's no water. It completely dried out. You know. So again, like I am grateful for everything that I have going on in my life right now. These are docks. There's supposed to be water here. All right, yeah. So there's a lot going on in our planet today, and I don't know if we're paying attention. You know, let's see what else I have here. Because I just picked out a couple of things that I wanted to run through really quick. I'm not going to read the articles. Oh, this is a big one. I'm big into indoctrination. I feel like they've been programming me since I started going to school. As soon as mom and dad got me off to school, that was it. And it happens on our TVs, and it happens with TV shows, and it happens with the news, and it happens with Facebook, and it happens with all of that stuff, yeah? Look, indoctrination by definition is the instruction of a doctrine or ideology in a dogmatic manner. Dogmatic is not a good thing, yeah. In today's society, it is safe to refer to our magazines, our radio stations, our advertisements, our movies, our entertainment, our social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our newspapers, our television news outlets, and our media in general as the dictators of our society's political and cultural paradigms. It is safe to say we are indoctrinated by media and by education and by everything else, yeah. All right. And what is happening? What's going on? We are misleading our youth. We are misleading our youth. And what is happening? What is happening? Oh, this is happening. Feminization of our men, of our boys. All right, y'all. We're turning our boys into girls, and we're trying to turn our girls into boys. And let me tell you something. I talk about this with my children. My son and my daughter are happy with who they are, with who they are. You know, like, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. My children are happy with who they are. All right? They're not ashamed. My daughter's not ashamed to be a girl. My son's not ashamed to be a boy. But I mean, look at this stuff, yeah? Look at this stuff. And they show this stuff in our TV shows, the same TV shows that your kids watch, where the boy is a little girl. All right? Like my children see these things on TV. How can you hide it? You can't hide it from them, but you got to protect them. How do you protect them? You protect them by teaching them that there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being who they are. This is ridiculous, yeah. This is ridiculous. So, be grateful and be thankful that 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 we don't got to deal with things like this where people are dealing with migrant caravans, and they calling these people protesters, and they're not protesters, they're residents of a place that's being invaded by other people. All right, yeah. And I'm not against, this is not about hate or divide when I speak about this migrant caravan. And uh all it really the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this, yeah. You would not just open your door and allow anyone to come into your home, your personal space. All right? Why wouldn't you do that? Because it's dangerous. All right, yeah. And that's just point blank bottom line, yeah. All right? But be grateful and thankful that we don't got to deal with these things. But not just on Thanksgiving. All right, yeah, not on just Thanksgiving, but every day. Every day we should be thankful and grateful, and feel truly blessed, and live in gratitude, because with all the things that are going on, with just a few things I showed y'all in this video, with just a few things that are going on in this world, you know, not to mention all the other things that are going on in this world and outside this world, all right? Um, we don't have to deal with these things. It's not to say that they're not happening, but I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with those things, and I'm grateful that those things are not in my reality, and I'm grateful that my life can be so calm. Yeah, I gotta get up and I gotta go to work, and yeah, I have to raise children, and yeah, you know, of course we deal with everyday hassles, but I'm grateful that I don't gotta deal with the things that are really going on, the truly difficult things that are going on in our world today. All right, and I'm grateful that I get to celebrate a day like today. All right, and I am so grateful. I am happy that I'm in a place that I'm at today. And I think those are the things that we need to be grateful and we need to live in gratitude. You know, we need to live in gratitude. All right? Then when we start to feel the fulfillment of life, then we start to feel that joy. All right? Yeah. But I am thankful. And I hope that you are all too. All right? I'm not here trying to preach. Maybe some of us need to hear some of these things every once in a while, just to remind us, of the way that we should be living our lives. And remember to be happy and remember to treat yourself well. Because when you're happy and when you can treat yourself well, then you will be able to treat others as well. All right, y'all? So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope my message got through. I hope my point is there. All right, y'all? Happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all. Enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with your family and your loved ones, and please be safe out there. Remember, y'all, if you can, extend that hand to those in need, because you never know when it will be us who are in need. All right, and this is Universal One, y'all. Getting back at you guys with a great informative video. I am out of here, y'all. Peace.